Most people do not fail because they're untalented. They fail because they spend years waiting for the proof that they are capable. They wait for confidence. They wait for permission. They wait for somebody else to believe in them first. Here's the problem with that. The proof usually shows up after the risk. About 10 years ago, I walked away from university while I was on the honor roll to transfer into a music program because I believed I could make a real career in music. At the time, I had zero guarantee it would work. Zero guarantee. But today, that decision has allowed me to run a full-time music business for almost 7 years. I've had songs chart on Billboard, won awards, and have been able to work with artists that I would have only dreamed of working with at one point. And it's all because of a belief that started it all. And in this video, I want to show you how to break the belief that is keeping you stuck right now. Identifying the thing that you actually want and taking one step toward it today. Because you might not need a better plan right now. You just may need to believe in yourself, damn it. There comes a point where you really just have to stop waiting for everyone else to believe in you. Your parents might not really understand it. Your friends might think it's risky. The people around you might tell you to be realistic. But at some point, their opinions cannot matter more than what you believe about yourself. Nobody's going to officially announce that you're ready. No one is going to remove every doubt, eliminate every risk, and guarantee that your idea is going to work. You have to decide that you are going to do it anyways. And not just that you're going to do it, but that you're going to believe in yourself. So years ago, yes, I was studying business at university. I was doing well. I was on the honor roll. And from the outside, it looked like I was on a responsible path. I could have finished the degree, found a traditional job and kept music as something I did on the side. But deep down, I knew something different. Deep down, I knew that wasn't the life I wanted. I wanted to build my life around music. So after 1 year, I left university. I transferred into a college music production program and went all in on that one thing. All in on the thing that I actually wanted to do. One thing. And that belief and that decision turned into a full-time music business for me that I've run for over 6 years now. I've worked with Juno-nominated artists, mixed a record that hit the Billboard Top 10. I've won awards for producing music, and I've taught students to do the same. I built an audience and earned a living from something that just started as a belief in my head. None of that was guaranteed. I had no proof that it was going to work, but I had belief, and that matters more than anything. That's the part that people misunderstand. Believing in yourself, it doesn't mean that you know exactly what's going to happen. It means you decide that you are capable of figuring it out. It means you decide that you are capable of figuring it out. It means you stop requiring certainty before you take action. It means you become willing to look a little bit unreasonable for a while. And people sometimes call that delusional optimism, but I think you might need some of it. You need enough optimism to see a future that doesn't exist yet. Pessimists can't see a future. They can't see a future that doesn't exist yet. Only optimists can. Anyone that gets anything done is someone who has a belief. They do not require certainty. They believe that they are capable of doing what needs to be done, and they can see that future. You need enough self-belief to keep going before anyone is clapping for you. You need enough conviction to make decisions based on where you're going instead of where you currently are. Every meaningful business, every single one of them started that way. Every career change started that way with a belief. Every creator who built something from nothing had to believe it before there was evidence. That's what I'm doing here. I have a very successful music production channel where I teach mixing and I run that business. But I believe that I can share an even more inspirational message with a wider amount of people. And I'm doing it. I believe it's working. I'm showing up as if I've already built it because the evidence is going to come after the action. You have to take the action and believe in yourself, damn it. A lot of people are going to wait to feel confident before they begin, but if you can believe in yourself, you're going to beat them all because confidence is built by just starting. You take one step and then you take another step. You survive it, you learn, you take another step. And step by step, piece by piece, you begin proving it to yourself. You prove to yourself that the belief you have is making you stronger. You don't sit around and think your way into confidence. You don't sit around and wait for someone else to tell you, okay, go ahead, your idea is good. You have to act your way into it. So here's what I want you to do right now. Take out a piece of paper. Take out the Notes app on your phone. Don't just watch this in the background. Actively do this exercise. You want to change your life, right? Okay, do it. Okay, good. Now that you got the paper, write down the one thing that you just keep thinking about. The one business, the channel, the offer, the career, the project, the thing you could go after. The thing you would go after if you knew you could not fail. That is belief. Write it down. Write it down clearly in just a few words. And now underneath it, take a moment to write down the belief that's been stopping you. What is that false belief that has been in your way this whole time? What is untrue? What are the thoughts that are lying to you right now that are in the way of the belief that is ready to break through? The optimistic belief, the true belief. You really think that your negative thoughts are true? Your thoughts have been lying to you. What is that belief that's in your way right now? Write it down underneath the clear vision you have. Maybe you think you're too late to the game. Maybe you think you're not experienced enough. Maybe you believe you need more money, more followers, more credentials before you can do what you want to do. Now look at that belief that you just wrote down and ask yourself, is it a fact or is it a story I've been telling myself? Most of the time, it's a story that you've repeated so many times that it feels like a reality. Now that you're aware, I want you to write down one action that you're going to take today. Not someday, not when you feel ready, today. You're going to send that email. You're going to make the offer. You're going to upload the video. You're going to apply for the program. You're going to call the person. You're going to build the first version without overthinking. You're going to announce to everyone what you're doing. Write down that one action now. And you're going to do it today, friend, because taking that one action, it forces your dream out of your imagination and into the real world. It takes that belief and turns it into a real belief by putting action behind it. Burning the boats, it doesn't always mean quitting your job, quitting the job you have or risking everything you have. It just means burning that easy excuse that is in your way of why you can't do something. Burning that easy excuse in your way that keeps preventing you from making a decision, that keeps you avoiding the decision. You need to create a point of commitment, a date, an investment, a public announcement, a real move now that tells your brain this thing is no longer an idea, and believe it when you do it. This is happening now. It's happening for you now. This is happening. And guess what? You're still going to have moments where you doubt yourself. You're going to have setbacks. You're going to have mistakes. I've made so many, I can't even begin to tell you how many mistakes, but I still believed. And mistakes, setback, doubts, it doesn't mean that you've chosen the wrong path. It means you're doing something difficult. It means you're doing something worth doing. Believe in yourself enough to start before you're ready. Believe in yourself enough to be bad at something before you're actually good at it. Believe in yourself to keep moving while the results are still invisible. Believe in yourself enough to underthink and not overthink, to take imperfect action. You realize that your current life you have was shaped by the beliefs that you carried in the past. Your current life you have was shaped by the beliefs you had in the past. So your future life, of course, is going to be shaped by the decisions you make right now. So write down the thing. Identify the untrue lie, the false belief that has been sitting in your way. And once you've identified that, take one real step today. Stop waiting for proof. Create the proof. Create it. And believe in yourself. Damn it. Friend, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.